Inclusive education is about looking at the ways our schools, classrooms, programs, and lessons are designed so that all children can participate and learn. Inclusion is also about finding different ways of teaching so that classrooms activity involve all children. It also means finding ways to develop friendships, relationships, and mutual respect between all children, and between children and teachers in the school. Inclusive education is not just for some children. Being included is not something that a child must be ready for. All children are at all times ready to attend regular schools and classrooms. Their participation is not something that must be earned. Inclusive education is a way of thinking about how to be creative to make our schools a place where all children can participate. Creativity may mean teachers learning to teach in different ways or designing their lessons so that all children can be involved. As a value, inclusive education reflects the expectation that we want all children to be appreciated and accepted throughout life. Beliefs and principles. All children can learn. All children attend age-appropriate regular classrooms in their local schools. All children receive a curriculum relevant to their needs. All children participate in co-curricular and extracurricular activities. All children benefit from cooperation, collaboration among home, among school, among community. From Best Practice of Inclusion, New Brunswick Department of Education, 1994. Does inclusive education mean all that children should never leave their regular classrooms? Inclusive education means that all children are educated in regular classrooms. It does not, however, mean that individual children cannot leave the classroom for specific reasons. For example, a child may require one-on-one assistance in a particular subject. This may or may not be happening during regular class time. Once schools are inclusive, serious thought is given to how often a child may be out of regular classroom. In the reason that this may be happening, it does not mean that children with certain characteristics, for example, those who have disabilities, are grouped together in separate classroom for all or part of the day. Key features of inclusive education. Generally, inclusive education will be successful if these important features and practice are allowed. Accepting unconditionally all children into regular class in the life of the school. Providing as much support to children, teachers, and classrooms are necessary to ensure that all children can participate in their school and classes. Looking at all children at what they can do rather than what they cannot do. Teachers and parents have high expectation of all children. Developing education goals according to each child's abilities. This means that children do not need to have the same education goals in order to learn together in regular class. Designing schools and classes in ways that help children learn and achieve to their fullest potential. For example, by developing class times table or allowing more individual attention for all students. Having strong leadership for inclusion from school principals and other administrators. Having teachers who have knowledge about different ways of teaching so that children with various abilities and strengths can learn together. Having principals, teachers, parents, and others work together to determine the most effective ways of providing a quality education in an inclusive environment. The benefit of inclusive education. Over the years, the benefits of providing an inclusive education to all children have been shown. Inclusive education, when practiced well, is very important because all children are able to be part of their community and develop a sense of belonging and become better prepared for life in the community as children and adults. It provides better opportunities for learning. Children with varying abilities are often better motivated when they learn in classes surrounded by other children. The expectation of all the children are higher. Successful inclusion attempts to develop an individual's strengths and gifts. It allows children to work on individual goals while being with other students their own age. It encourages the involvement of parents in the education of their child and the activities of their local schools. It fosters a culture of respect and belonging. It also provides the opportunity to learn about and accept individual differences. It provides all children with opportunities to develop friendships with one another. Friendship provides role models and opportunities for growth. So, have you enjoyed what I've discussed for today? I am Maria Joanna Sherabita Yasana. Thank you for watching. Until next time!